The gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank you, my colleague from New York. So let's just sort this out in our minds for a minute here. Giving the privilege that our soldiers have fought for, the very cornerstone privilege of voting in this country, to people that have broken into this country, are here in this city illegally, granting them the right to vote. The people all across the fruited plain got to believe that they're out of their minds here to extend that privilege for the people that have their first act was to break into this country. And now they want to confer the privilege of voting and deciding who the decision makers in Washington, D.C. are going to be for them. It's absurd. Now, there's a lot of things going on with D.C. politics and demands for the area here. I understand at some level part of it, but D.C. is about 1/18 the size of Rhode Island. Its population is only a little bit larger than one of the towns in my home state of Fresno, California. They're demanding statehood when it's right in the Constitution that the District of Columbia will be kept separate from any state so it doesn't have undue influence by a state in conducting the business of the city and of the district and of the federal government housed here. So it just shows that Congress, having been authorized and given the duties of overseeing the district, needs to reassert itself once again, because the council here is out of control, thinking that that is a good idea. With some of the crime legislation that's being talked about, but the right to vote being conferred upon people whose very first act was to break into this country. People are really wondering if this place has lost its collective mind. I support this legislation to put D.C. back on the right path, a right foot of following the law. It would undermine elections all across this country to have the ideal of illegal immigrants voting in this city or other ones around the country. I thank you for the time.
The gentleman reserves.
Mr. Speaker, I reserve.